consumed by passion. Totally consumed by passion. Put on a strategically placed shell. Raise a little hell. Frolic in the surf, sand and turf. On totally new island.
Darling, show me love. Tell me lies. You do something to me. Make it all through the night. Touch me once, kiss me twice. You do something to me on this island side.
Kissed by eternal sun. Kissed by eternal sun. A few miles north of the Tropic of Desire. Totally new island. Totally new island. Totally new island. Totally new island.
Let me along to your totally new island. Let me straight to your totally new island. Let me along to your totally new island.
Gentlemen, welcome to today's Sunday sermon in the Hot Dude Assembly of God. I am Pastor Alpha Chad. How's everybody doing today? Happy Sunday, everybody. Apologies, obviously was a little late. Who wants to know why I was late? I'll tell you why. Because I was filming how to cook the most perfect steak with a frying pan, 15 grams of butter, salt, pepper, and a little bit under a teaspoon of olive oil. Actually, the steak came out so fucking good, and the filming was so perfect that, like, I was just in the moment I was filming. It was just looking so good, and then the steak tasted great. It was a perfect medium rare. So that's why I was late. I was filming. I'm getting ready to put out Body Fitness Max December 2nd. My birthday next Monday. I turned 34. I outlived Jesus. But just remember that we are here on a journey to pursue excellence through truth. Okay, no bullshit, no fucking snowflake, bitch assness, no softness, no crying about how hard it is. Life is hard. Then you fucking die. So toughen up, man up, do the work that needs to be done, make fucking hot dudes great again. And yeah, let's take a little quick look at the promo that you guys oh so love. You guys not going to want to miss that. I am telling you, man, oh man, I'm excited for this course. Again, like I said, it's me helping you guys start off the new year right. Everybody wants to lose weight at the beginning of the new year. And with obesity, being overweight, all that stuff on the rise, this is going to be literally, I'm not even joking. If you study this course, right, I'm going to try to keep it between 1 to 2 hours because I know most of you guys fucking got ADD, right? I am going to try to keep it between 1.5 to 2 hours, but I'm telling you, if you follow this course for an entire year, okay, and you do not lose weight, there is literally something medically wrong with you, okay? And in that case, you'll need to go see a doctor. But I am so confident in this course that I'm putting out. This is how I actually got the leanest I ever was when I did this. Let me see if I have a photo of like how like ultra, I wasn't like super lean, but I was pretty fucking lean, man. Let me see. Okay, so now, this is me now. Obviously, I'm not in stellar shape, right? But we're getting there. Obviously, shoulders looking good, chest is good, traps looking okay. But this was me the other day in the gym. But the leanest I've ever got, I got to dig that photo up. Actually, it's on my laptop. But yeah, this is coming out December 2nd. You're not going to want to miss it. If you want to get on the waiting list, there are multiple ways to do so. Multiple very simple ways. Okay, the first way you can do it is go to modernlifedating.com/body language, right? And then you just click on this link right here to get on the waiting list for Body Language Mastery, which is December 26th. But this is the best way to get on the waiting list. Just go here, put your best email address right there, click the subscribe button, or you can go to Instagram.com/modernlifedating, or just look for me on Instagram. This is my account right here. Doing pretty well with the followers, 4,600. And you just click on this link right here. And this is obviously it says the waiting list for Body Language Mastery, but it's the exact same thing. Again, you just click on this link right here, and then you put your best email address in right here. Last week we had over 30 signups already on a list of 1,000 plus people. So I'm expecting this to go really well. And, you know, it's just typical human monkey brain garbage that people just assume because something's free, it's low value, therefore they won't take it. But for those of you guys that are serious out there, you know, especially you guys that are already in Body Language Mastery, you already know of my level of competency in regards to changing the quality of your life for the better. Make money, make muscles, learn game. That is the name of our game here. And you know the results speak clearly for themselves. So you know the quality is going to be there. And if you doubt me, hey, it's free. All you got to do is make an email and give me an email address, and you get it 100% free. So don't forget, December 2nd, Body Fitness Max, next Monday, is coming out 100% for free. You are not going to want to miss out on this one, because I'm like, you know, I should be, to be honest with you guys, I paid for a model to do this, right? I bought new equipment and bought a bunch of food and, you know, obviously my camera and everything. Theoretically, I should be charging you for this. However, I'm not in this for the money or whatever. Like, I'm in this to help you guys out. And this is just a sign of my goodwill. Everybody wants to get something on their birthday. Me, I'm just going to flip the script. I'm going to give something away on my birthday, and I'm going to give it to you 100% for free. So, again, and I know I've been saying this a lot lately, but I just really have I've just been looking inside of myself and thinking a lot deeply lately about this year. And this year is just, it's been such a wonderful, amazing year for me. Probably the best year of my life. And like no like corporate sponsor bullshit or whatever, like 100%. It is 100% thanks to guys like you. Whether you're watching me live right now, you're watching me on the replay, whatever it is, like, I just truly want to tell you guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being part of this community. Thank you for putting in the work. Thank you for signing up for Body Language Mastery. For all you guys that even donate to my super chat, like crazy ass hologram. all of you guys, just seriously, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I cannot say thank you enough. I just like, I know people get like so bullshitty, and they give you like these fake thank yous and these crocodile tears or whatever. But like, without a shadow of a doubt, I just really, really want to say again, thank you to you guys. It is so humbling that you listen to me. It is, it is motivating. It is inspiring. The list goes on and on. So, I'm just a guy with a camera and a couple of production things, but I will keep on producing the value, because the guys that come to me with an open heart, an open mind, and they really want to make a change in their life, they show up to Body Language Mastery, they get coaching, whatever. I just want to say thank you guys for doing the best to make your life a better place, because honestly, one thing I'll tell you this, and this is really tying into fitness and everything. Everybody knows this year I kind of went ape shit. I've had a very busy year. I started off the year in Wyoming, eating everything in sight, and then I came back, and then was it May? So like in May I went to Vietnam, and obviously just had a fucking 4-day pig out there. And then I went to Korea with Charlie from Cultivate Crypto. And then I went to Okinawa, which is the southernmost island of Japan. Beautiful place. Great food, great scenery. It's fucking amazing. And then I went to Orlando for the first ever Hot Dude Con. And then I went to Arizona, to Phoenix for the second ever Hot Dude Con, where I had to hand up some business conferences and stuff. And I kind of let life get ahead of me, and I didn't prioritize working out. Now, I'll tell you this. No matter how much money, this is how I am personally, okay? No matter how much money you have, no matter how much women you have, no matter how much success you have, there is not a single price you can put on looking in the mirror, taking off your shirt, taking off your pants, getting completely naked, and looking at yourself in the mirror and flexing. Because come on, guys, we're all men here, right? Let's be honest. One in the chat if you've gotten butt naked and did the double bicep flex in the mirror, okay? I do it on at least a 3 or 4 times a week basis to see where I am. And nothing is better than looking at your own reflection and saying to yourself, internally, you're saying, fuck, I look good. I look good. It doesn't care if your mama tells you look good, your girl tells you look good, all your boys look good. With you, when you look good on your own standards, that's the best feeling in the world. It is the absolute best feeling in the world. And I cannot fucking stress how feeling so good is going to like irradiate out into the world, into your daily successes, into your daily life. It's just a compound effect, and I cannot stress how important it is. And that's why I'm putting out this course. That's why I'm putting out this course for free. And this is why I personally am been grinding my ass off. I am down 3 pounds since I've been to Phoenix. Very proud of that. I have been up on the protein intake, cooking steaks, chicken, protein shakes, the whole 9 yards. Protein bars. Been eating these Muscle Farm protein bars, pretty good. And I've just been feeling so good and just operating at such a high level and at a good, just solid level. So that's why I'm putting this out. There is no better feeling in the world than, like I said, just looking at yourself in the mirror, hitting that double bicep flex, and just saying like, fuck, I look good. There's no better feeling. There's no better feeling in the entire world. So that's why I'm trying to spread that feeling to you, gentlemen. And we're gonna talk about that today. So obviously today's Red Pill Sunday sermon. We're talking about the root of all evil. So, and we're gonna read from the greatest book in the world, the Bible, and we're gonna talk about it. So for all you guys that are like religion trolls and like hate it, now's your time to get the fuck out of here. And again, real quick shout out to two people. First of all, the guys catching me on the replay, thank you so much for watching. And to all my shadow watchers, the guys who watch, they don't comment, they don't click like, they don't click dislike, they don't have a chat account, they just watch me silently in the dark and support me. To all my shadow watchers, thank you. Some of you guys actually, the shadow watcher guys, have been reaching out to me via email and say like, hey man, I'm one of those shadow watchers. Thanks for the shout out. And so seriously, thanks to you guys too, because I'm very data driven and I see who watches my account, who doesn't watch it, and all these things. And you guys are actually a huge part of the audience that I did not even know. So thank you to the shadow watchers and the guys who watch me on replay, like Vince from Masculine Geek. I love that guy. Please do be sure to follow me on my new Twitter account at Hot Dude Life. I'm at 385 already. Pretty great for putting in almost zero effort. You can see behind the scenes stuff. Like this is actually, like I wasn't joking when I said I was cooking that steak. This is literally me cooking that steak. That steak came out so delicious, and it was only like 241 grams. So it was fucking delicious. I only used 15 grams of butter to season it with salt and pepper. The macros on this are incredible. They're all going to be included in the course, so you're not going to want to miss out on that. I was not joking when I said I was just filming. Take a look and see the picture upload time. It was 40 minutes ago, and it's now 11:34, 32, so it's about the right time. Yeah, you guys are not going to want to miss this. It's seriously going to be amazing. So go ahead and follow me on Twitter. Let's go to the chat and say what's up to everybody real quick. I just realized I got to change my social media banner because, that's not even there. I'm going to bring it out. I'll just leave it off for now. Guys, let me know if you want to call. If you want me to fire up the phone lines, just give me a 5 in the chat if you want the phone lines open. And if I get 10 5s, I'll open the phone lines. The phone number would be, if I get 10 5s, is 657-383-1318. And final call is like, just so you guys know, obviously doing some massive business restructuring next year to make things operate more efficiently, and I can help more people. So next year, all my consultation rates are going up for an hour. You can still get me for $70, but it's going to be for about 20 minutes. So if you want to get a full hour of coaching right now, go ahead and click on that link right there, streamlabs.com/Modern Life Dating Channel. Send $70. You'll be instantaneously booked for a 1 hour consultation with yours truly. We've got a couple new people who booked. The bodybuilder guy who called in last week, and he booked one. The guy who was struggling with his artist situation, he booked as well, and I'll be handling him. You could also go to modernlifedating.com and book me there. Let's go what's up to the chat real quick, and then we're going to go right into today's message. Eric Von Weedle, as always, in the house. It says, good morning, Hot Dude Church. What's up? We are the Hot Dude Assembly of God. Edgar Cruz, what's up? Michael, what's up, buddy? A Savage Commentary. Church is in session. Good thing too. Got to atone for my future sins with my GF later today. I didn't know you had a girlfriend. Good stuff. Bruce Jones, what's up? Let's see who else is in the house. Alex Ryder says, got to get my Sunday sermon in while at the Church of Iron. Mass is in session. Forgive me, Father, for these gains I'm about to receive. Spoken like a true bro science dude. I love it. Good luck to you, Alex. Be sure to lift with proper form and don't get injured. Don't ego lift. Jack Napier, what's up, my man? One of the moderators in the house. Ben, what's up? All the way in Germany. Christopher Wilson, what's up? Hans, what's up, buddy? From the Masculine Mentality. Hans is going to be on the show tomorrow, where we're going to have a new session that's going to go until the end of the year. Every Monday, we're going to have Hot Dude of the Week, where I bring on a member of the Hot Dude Army or multiple members, and we are just going to have a chat on screen and talk about how their life has improved in 2019 and what are some useful things they have learned, what are some painful lessons they have gone through, what are some great successes they have learned as well. And we're going to put that on the air every Monday till the end of the year. Hot dude of the week. You're not going to want to miss that. Hans is going to be the first hot dude of the week. Hans is only 18 years old, and he's kicking life's ass. He is literally kicking life in the throat and robbing it and taking everything that he fucking wants, which is the way you're supposed to go about life. Obviously, that is a fucking, like, symbolic expression. Don't go around kicking people in the throat, okay? But he's doing a very good job in life, and he's only 18 years old, okay? That's the point I'm trying to make, okay? For all you fucking analytical guys out there, like, hey, well, you shouldn't do that. That's a felony of the 3rd degree in the state of New York. I get it, motherfucker, okay? Rolflex, what's up? Pedro Ariola, he says, hi, Pastor Lord, what's up? Mark, what's up, Belfast Rugby lad? And Mohammed in the house as usual. Mohammed, I'm glad you're here. Thank you, sir. Hologram, what's up? Alpha is a mindset. What is up? Nigerian Don says, Ohayo gozaimasu. Ohayo, minasan, konnichiwa. O genki desu ka? Hi. Yoroshiku ne. Edgar, oh, we got all the ones. Oh, Roberto, what's up, man? Good to have you in here. He says, true that I'm working with Myron, and it feels great to work out the right way, doing less but precise system. Yeah, Myron's the real deal, man. Tea Like Oil says, I'd fuck me. Good. Privateer Solutions. I watch you when you're sleeping, says Hologram. Great. Is that a ribeye? No. Was the steak halal? No. I live in Japan. What the hell? No. 5555555. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 6 5s. So I guess the phone lines are not going to open because I need 10 in total. So I need 4 more dudes to press number 5. Hologram actually did the work and actually put in multiple 5s, but I can't count those. We are a real voting system here, so we're going to need a couple more. Hologram with the 5 spams now. Great. Hologram really wants these phone lines open. Okay, I'll do it for you, buddy. So let me fire up the phone lines here. We're going to go to Blog Talk. Hopefully it works, right? They just took some money from me, from my account, so it should work. Yep, the phone line's going to be open, 657-383-1318. We are going to handle this today because actually, as all you guys know, I recently came back from the United States, and I have not been optimistic about what I saw. And we're going to talk about why this has all happened, why this has all occurred. And I'm going to talk about this in great detail. So let's fire up the phone lines here, shall we? Here we go.
Welcome to Blog Talk Radio. Please enter your host PIN. When finished, press the pound key.
To start your show now, press 1. To hear important...
Your show is scheduled to start in 23 seconds.
Okay, we got all the organic 5s. Good stuff. What's up, MLD? Hope everything good with you, bro. What's up, Oaktown? Nice to have you. Juice, what's up, baby? MLD, you look like Daddy Yankee. God, I hear that my whole fucking
Your
life.
show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Blog Talk Radio.
So the phone lines are open. You want to give me a call in, just commenting, or you just want to say what's up, whatever. Don't listen. If you're gonna say what's up, don't take up too much airtime. But 657-383-1318. Phone lines are open for call-ins, comments, and everything. And we're gonna talk about today the root of all evil, right? In regards to what is mentioned in the Bible. Okay. So what we're going to talk about is it's actually in the book of First Timothy chapter 6 verse 10. I will say that the Bible gets a lot of shit thrown at it in the Western civilization, which is when you really look at everything, like, fucking hell, man, Christianity did so much for Western civilization and us just to throw it under the bus as if it's some kind of leper or anything along those lines. It's truly a disgrace to what has happened. And quite honestly, we have made quite the bed and we've got to live in it. Mosiah says, people don't even read it. It's not a religious text. Michael with the comment, which is truly savage, saying the Old Testament is where it is at. That's funny. I'm Latter-day Saints. I feel you. Good stuff, man. Okay, so let's read 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 10. And let's see what we find there, okay? So Timothy is actually not a big book. It's pretty small. Does anybody know what that is? Let's see. Or should we open with the Lord's Prayer? Let's see. I wonder which one we should do. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. It's been a while, and I just said fuck, so we need to repent. Let's open with the Lord's Prayer, shall we? I'll put it on the screen for you, so you guys can read along with me as we repent for all of our weekend sins. I know I got some of my weekend sins in for sure Friday night. Good fucking Lord. I should be dead, but all you guys who know, you know, and you guys who don't know, you don't know, and that's okay, because if you don't know, you don't know. And if you know, you're probably a hot dude. Let's do this together, shall we? We'll read it on the screen. It says, Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Let's get these Red Pill Church gains. All right, so we're going to talk about the root of all evil, okay? We are going to talk about what is happening and why the United States, of all places, is literally the hardest and worst climate for dating on the planet Earth, okay? This is 100% my belief. On Friday night, I met a girl from Africa, okay? I met a chick from Ethiopia on Friday night who was more feminine, more sweet, and more gentle than any girl I met in my entire trip to Phoenix. And I know the first thing some of you guys can be like, well, she was probably ugly. And, Dude, farthest thing from the truth. Farthest thing from the truth. And what we're going to talk about is in 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 10. And it jumps right into it. It says, For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, which means they wanted it, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. The next verse is pretty interesting. It says, But thou, O man of God, flee these things and follow after righteousness, godliness, faith, love, patience, and meekness. Verse 12 says, Fight the good fight, lay hold on eternal life, whereunto thou art also called, and hast professed a good profession before many witnesses. Okay, so what does that mean, right? We're gonna talk about what is what's going on with the West and everything, right? I'm gonna tie it into it all. All of this really sparked from something I saw on Instagram. It looks like we got a caller on here. Let me pull this guy on real quick. Hey, caller, you're on the air. What's up?
Hello.
Hey, what's up? Is this my man Muhammad?
Hey, bro, Jonathan. How you doing, bro?
Good, bro. Thank you for listening in, even though I know you are an atheist. Appreciate you listening in.
Bro, I used to be a Muslim. I grew up in a Christian school, so yeah, I've got everything. I can relate to all this.
Good stuff. So what's up?
Yeah, but there's always a lesson in everything, you know? This is hard, old school, manly scripts at the end of the day.
Yes.
And by the way, I just called in to say 3 things. One, Hot Dude Party, the after party is freaking amazing, man. What a show. Like the input and the discussion that we had yesterday was just brilliant, man. It's worth every single minute spent watching it.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
That was awesome. The second one, and this is an open invitation for you and everybody else listening. So Jesus Christ grew in Egypt, right?
Yes.
After Virgin Mary was prosecuted and they had to flee to Egypt. 15 minutes away from my place, there's something called Virgin Mary tree. So this is basically the tree that when Virgin Mary and Jesus reached Egypt, she was sitting under that tree and she was crying. Her tears fell to the ground, and that tree has been there ever since.
Wow. That's
so you're
crazy.
all more than welcome to come visit Egypt and check the old school Coptic Christianity in Egypt and all the monuments and miracles that came with it.
That's awesome, dude. How old is that tree?
Well, I like to believe 2019 years, or maybe it should be 2018 years by now. So, because there was still baby Jesus at the time.
Jesus Christ, literally.
It's been there since, bro. Like, it hasn't been touched except for the French soldiers. That when they came, they were so impressed. They carved their names on the tree to be blessed. And I was like, actually, you're ruining a religious monument, and you expect God to bless you. But yeah, that's the logic of the army.
Damn, that's gangster. That's some good shit. I'm gonna make it out to see. I'm gonna try to get to Dubai this year, or not this year, 2020.
Yeah.
I got some contacts
know,
out there. You're out there, right? You're in Dubai?
I'm in Abu Dhabi, which is the capital, right next to it, like 1 hour away. But you let me know and I'll take the week off. No excuses.
Yeah, man. I want to ride some camels in the desert. This shit's gonna be gangster. Yeah, man. I'm gonna be making it out there if everything works out.
Dancers, food, everything.
I'm ready. You gotta help me. Yeah, help me clean when I'm out there, right?
100%.
All right, dude. Well, listen, I'm going to continue on with the show today. Thank you so much for calling in and telling me about that tree. Can you type that tree in the chat so I can look it up?
Yeah, just write Virgin Mary tree, Cairo.
Okay, I will. All right, dude. Well, thanks so much, Mohammed. I'm going to continue on today. We'll be in touch, okay?
Thanks, bro. Appreciate it.
You're
Thanks,
welcome.
man.
Take care. Have a great day. You're the man.
Take care. You too. Thanks, man.
Mohammed, what a fucking gangster. I love that guy. I'm telling you, man, I fucking love these guys. I love this community. One thing I really like about it, one thing I noticed, right? Well, I'll say this. Talking about Hot Dude Con. We have not had an African-American guy show up at Hot Dude Con. So who's going to be the first black guy to show up at Hot Dude Con? I want to know. Because we need to put this man into fucking history. Like launching a monkey into space. We need the first fucking brother to show up at Hot Dude Con. We've got white guys showed up. We got Latino guys. And we haven't had an Asian show up yet. Not that I remember of. But it's been white guys and Latino guys. And solid mix. Solid fucking mix. Myron is not technically African American. Myron's so fucking whitewashed. Myron's actually like Egyptian and something else. But I mean, Myron rode in college. Myron is Myron's definitely white. What do they call him? Fucking Oreo, black on the outside, white on the inside. I don't see Myron as like an African American guy at all. Myron's just Myron. That's just who he is. He's the fucking man as well. Another great guy, part of this community. But yeah, we need to get a brother coming through. Yeah, that's what's funny. It says hot dude con diversity. Dude, it's funny. I don't even try to like be Mr. Diverse or whatever, but we just have such a legitimately diverse group of guys. Like in body language mastery, we have Asians, we have black people, we have white people, we got like fucking people that are literally Native American. We got it all. So it's fucking great, and I'm just so happy that you guys are part of this. Going back to today's episode, let me talk to you about why this came to fruition in regards to me doing today's episode, because I was just looking around and I was just thinking, like, why is America so fucked up? Okay, let's not sit here and pretend let's not pretend that things are okay in the West. It's getting harder to find a quality good woman in the Western civilization. I'm particularly talking about America. As you guys know, America is the birthplace of feminism. And everybody who you mention feminism to, there is no positive connotation between feminism, the movement, and feminism, the word. It's automatically assumed with negativity. And Hologram with the donation to this, my masculinity is positive like ADJ's sister's HIV test. Thank you for a great year, John. Keep up the good word. Love, Hologram. Hologram, I love you too, buddy. If you guys want to send a donation, remember, don't do it through Super Chat. Do it through that link right there, streamlabs.com/Modern Life Dating Channel. We're going to talk about
2016 is also my year.
Every year is my fucking year. We're going to talk about, some of the things that I've seen plaguing Western civilization. This particularly I saw from something I saw in Germany, actually. Now, as you guys know, on Dude Party, Abu American lives in Germany. And he says that, like, Germany, the relationships and stuff are not so crazy and fucked up. I've met some Germans. I met some German women, and they're very feminine and very beautiful. I met a very beautiful, blonde-haired, green-eyed, white chick from Germany that was on holiday in Japan, and she was a nurse. And I never forget, like, just how feminine and quite honestly, how in capturing her femininity and beauty was. It was not. She was like, whoa, she's so gorgeous. It wasn't like a Broomhilda or anything like that, but she was. There's some girls you just don't forget, even if they're just strangers in a bar, and she was one of them. So I saw this coming from the Vogue Germany Instagram account, and just viewer discretion advised. What you're about to see is not very pleasant, but somehow this is acceptable in the mainstream media and the social media land, if you will, right? So here we go. Oh, look at that. Oh, this bothers me. I can see a little bit of my edge there. There we go. Okay. So here we go. Take a look at this. This is Vogue Germany, and this is a photo of a model, okay? And it says thick, skinny, curvy, or flat. This is a shout out to all women and all body shapes. We are all unique, therefore beautiful beings. But above all, we deserve respect regardless our body size. Hashtag my body, my choice. Hashtag Vogue Mention. I don't know what that means. Peter, can you tell me what that means? Mention. And is this the model? Okay, and then this is our model, Los Angeles-based muse model, mischief maker, and acting angel at gmail.com for bookings. Oh God, are we gonna go down this rabbit hole? Okay. This is what they are saying is normal and healthy and beautiful. For you guys on Instagram, I can't show you. You got to come over to YouTube. YouTube.com/ or just come type in Modern Life Dating, one word, and come over. You catch the full show. The Instagram show is just a preview, but you get the full experience on YouTube. It could be a mobile device, okay? You could, wherever you're watching me from right now, that same device, you can watch me on YouTube. So come over to YouTube and check out what I'm talking about. But yeah, guys, I just really have to talk about this because it's so concerning that we are
So you have accepted the
glamorizing
truth
This is only in the West. This is not happening in Japan. This is not happening in China. Okay, this is not happening in other places in Eastern Asia and Asia in general. This is definitely not happening in Russia. Not at this level, where these girls can just say, "Yeah, I'm a model," just because I have become grotesquely obese. That is literally a medical term. They have become, this is obese. And if everybody knows that instinctively that this is not healthy. One very interesting thing that I saw, which is tied into this, if you take a look at the first comment here, look at our boy Dan Bilzerian, says, "This bullshit needs to stop." This was 2 weeks ago, and he got a considerable amount of likes on there. Very funny. He's a very big champion of working out, taking care of yourself, responsibility, accountability. He's the real man, and he lives and breathes fitness and what he eats. He's in really, really good shape. Like if you look at his Instagram, Dan Bilzerian is 30. I believe he's 36, and take a look at. I mean, he's in great shape. To be 36 and be in this great shape and be living in America, that is extremely tough. Like, clearly low body fat percentage, visible abs. He's in really good shape. He does a little bit of MMA training and more so on the Muay Thai side. But take a look at his physique. Now, keep in mind, yes, he does take testosterone. He does take testosterone replacement therapy. He's about 5'9", 5'10", but take a look at this guy, okay, and ask yourself, who is probably healthier? I mean, even these girls with him, right? Take a look at that, and then take a look at this, right? Now, we have to ask ourselves, why is this being promoted? Why is this being literally celebrated? Now, I'm not attacking this individual young lady, whatever her name is or whatever, right? I could not even give a shit about her. But I do give a shit about some young girl who's maybe 14, 15, 16, 17, or some guy who looks at this and he says to himself, "Hey, you know what? This is okay. Like, it's okay to get this big." There's no negative, there's no negative lifestyles associating with this, which is completely garbage. One of these chicks wrote a crazy reply. Vogue Germany with the response. "Thanks for your comment. We would appreciate respect regarding our editorial choices as much as regarding acceptance of every body shape. The world bullshit is totally misplaced under this picture. What matters is support towards each other, regardless of our gender, lie, body shape, lie, skin color, lie, or religion, lie. Best regards." This is how disassociated the mainstream media. This is why all mainstream publications are dying. Magazines are dying, okay? Newspapers are definitely dying. News outlets are dying. Traditional old school media, we are in the midst of observing a massive change in the global consciousness due to social media, okay? People are speaking up and letting them know, hey, this is not okay. This guy says the words diabetes and cardiovascular disease would be better for this picture. He's not right. I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. He's definitely right. Where was this? Yeah, then Dan Bilzerian with the reply, "I'm all for acceptance and not judging people. However, this post crosses the line. Being this heavy is extremely unhealthy, and telling kids this is beautiful or something to strive for sends the wrong message. I would like to eat donuts and candy bars all day, but I don't because this is not healthy and leads to diabetes and many other health problems. With respect to race, there is only one race, and that's the human race. I appreciate your rebuttal, but when it comes to health, I'm unwavering. My grandmother, who I love more than anyone, suffered from this, and it was very sad to see her struggle with daily activities because of her weight, and it contributed to her untimely passing. So this one hits home with me. And then this girl, like, okay, dude who had 2 back-to-back heart attacks for doing drugs, and a dude who takes pictures with a bunch of women around you, like, that will make women want you more or even like you at all. This lady clearly lives under a rock if she believes that. And of course, head only, a little bit of a plump face. I would be assuming, this is just big, right? I would assume she's probably obese and or overweight. That was just the first thing that came to my thought process is, how did we get to this situation where not only are we promoting this is literally the one type of lifestyle that you can avoid, and it like you could literally avoid this just by not eating so much. Literally have if you're like a complete fitness idiot, right? And you have any idea about how fitness works, how anything works in regards to calories, protein, whatever. If you just limit yourself to eating only in an 8-hour window, right? Typically I like to do from noon to 8 p.m. If you can do that, you will drastically lose weight. If you can do that and adhere to it, stick to it, dedicate yourself to it, become disciplined, then you could do that. So let's go back to this real quick. Why is this being celebrated? Does anybody know why? Why is this being promoted? Okay. Does anybody know? I would love to hear some people's opinions. Guys in the chat, let me know. Also, if you want to call in, we got a phone caller on the line right now, 256. We're going to bring you on the air right now. Let's see. Okay, 256, you're on the air, brother.
What up, John?
How you doing? Who's this?
Jesse.
Hey, Jesse, how are you doing, brother?
Oh, shoot, man. Dude, like, one thing people don't think about when they get as big as this girl, and I've seen this happen, like, I've had to deal with it. When you get in a car wreck, do you know how hard it is to get you out of the car and get you medical treatment?
I did not even consider that. You have any experience with that? I know you're a police officer and you've probably seen some shit.
Oh, yeah. Like this one lady, she got, I can't remember how the wreck happened, but anyway, she got T-boned in the door, the driver's side door. And had she been a normal weight, we could have just slid her out over the console, put her on the stretcher, and sent her to the hospital. But because she was so big, the fire department had to cut her car open like a tuna can so we could get her out. Wow. And, when you're bleeding from the ears, man, this ain't a good thing.
Yeah. Did she make it?
I don't know what happened to her after that, to be honest.
How big was she? It was a woman, right?
She was wider than I. Yeah, she was wider than her front seat.
Oh, Lord in heaven.
So, like, when I went to, try to, put my arms under her to pull her out, like it felt like I was squeezing a beanbag chair. Like, it just, she was, you couldn't do nothing with it. And people don't think about that. Like, since I started in law enforcement in 2007, and since I've been in, I've seen the advent of gurneys on ambulances that have hydraulic lifts because the paramedics and firemen can't physically lift these people and put them in the truck to take them to the hospital.
Jesus Christ. And you're not a weak guy either. You're pretty fucking strong. Like what are you deadlifting these days?
I could probably do 300 easy,
Right. And so
without any major. Do what?
No, I was listening to you, and I was kind of listening to the radio, the police radio in the background too. But yeah, you're not a weak guy at all. You're a pretty strong guy. You go to the gym. Being able to pick up 300 pounds is pretty respectable as a man. And this woman, she probably, I'm assuming, weighed more than 300 pounds.
dude, she was probably close to it. You know, I'm going to say she was probably like 240, but it's like uncontrollable weight, because when you like go to squeeze a heavier set person, like just imagine like you got like slime in your hand, you know, and you squeeze it and it shoots out between your fingers. That's what it's like, trying to control and manipulate these people who are completely unconscious. And it's a nightmare trying to get them out.
Good Lord. And like, what if that thing was, you know, what if the car was on fire and like you're just like a guy just trying to like do his job and save the lives? And
yeah,
I don't know. That's what I'm going to go into, man. That it's good to hear somebody from the audience calling in and giving some real life examples of what's going on. But yeah, man, quite honestly, this is quite honestly, dude, this is a nightmare. I cannot even believe we have quite frankly devolved into this level of sloth, lack of accountability, lack of responsibility. And not only that, but getting to the point where advertisers and companies and marketers, they are all on board with this body positivity campaign, saying like, you know, they don't realize that you're glorifying this type of look. You are absolutely, they're glorifying it. They're saying like, hey, you know, this is glamorous. This is like what you should strive to be. And I mean, the whole Instagram is just like completely filled with cancer. I want to go back to talking about this, Jesse, but thank you for calling in today, man. Did you have anything else you wanted to say?
Nah, man, that's it. You guys, I'll be tuning in though.
Thank you, dude. Thank you so much. I appreciate you always, and I'll be seeing you in the Q4 webinars for sure.
All right, man. See you.
Have a great day, Jesse. You're the fucking man. I love that guy. That guy's super sincere. He's just a guy that really is just looking for answers, and he's killing it. I'm not gonna go into his personal life, but that guy is definitely a top 10%, fucking probably 5%, financially speaking. In the United States, he's doing very good for himself. Good man, veteran, and just all around nice guy. Unbelievable. I didn't even think about the medical situation in regards to if a person like this were actually to get in a car accident. And he said the chick only weighed like 240, but yeah, it's very hard to manipulate this type of body to save somebody, to be honest with you. Your basic weight, where you should weigh based upon the scale, is based on your height, right? So like the taller you are, technically, like the more you're allowed to weigh, and just in order to be like clinically healthy. But when you get to this level, like this woman is, I don't know, that's a strong sofa, but I gotta say she probably weighs at least, I don't know, man. It's not healthy. She's got to be weighing at least 300 pounds, because she's pretty big. And like I said, like the body lets you know. I can guarantee you that this lady does not feel good on a day-to-day basis. You could see the sadness in her eyes if you look closely. She looks very just unhappy, unfulfilled. Not looking that good. Had a job booking appointments for dancers. I hated it. The hours were shit, but the money was good. The dancers nice, and the occasional celebrity call made it slightly more interesting. I don't know. It's just, this is not healthy in any way, shape, or form that you look at it. And to try and, you know, spin this as to this is a healthy representation of a human being. Why is this happening? This is happening because there is money in marketing to people who, quite honestly, everybody wants the easy way out. Everybody wants the easy success. Everybody wants the easy way out, and everybody wants to take the path of least resistance. And I guarantee you, gentlemen, that are listening right now, that if you take the path of least resistance in pretty much any field, probably it's not going to work out for you. It's not going to be good. Taking shortcuts, there's strategic shortcuts, right? But looking for the cheap, easy, one pill solution is not a good thing. This is going to be very, 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 quite honestly, terrifying what's going to happen, because we are now in the year, it's going to be 2020 in less than a month and a half, okay? I am predicting, I'm 34, right? I'm going to be 34 next Monday. So by the year 2035, we are going to see a very large wave of death coming through the United States. And it's going to be obesity related. There is, for any of you guys that work in the pharmaceutical or medical device industry, especially in the United States of America, you know about the diabetes epidemic that's happening right now and the diabetes epidemic that is coming as well. So why is this happening? It's because of the love of money, right? Do you think that why does a business pay and advertise and do anything? Okay? Why? It's to make money. That's why they have this chick on Vogue, their official Vogue Germany Instagram. And what blows my mind is, like, Vogue Germany, right? They have the official blue check mark. They're verified, right? So this is corporately okay. This is what the new world overlords, they want to say, yeah, this is okay. And if you're a man that finds this physically unattractive, you are a hate-filled bigot. You are racist, you're sexist, you're homophobic, you hate the rainbow people. This is their message. And again, this is for you guys out there that are trying to put bigger connotation to this. This is why things in the United States are so messed up in the dating world. Now keep in mind, this is Vogue Germany, but this body positivity stuff is everywhere in America. I don't know if you guys picked up, but take a look. Where does she live? Los Angeles, right? Los Angeles. Fucking California, dude. Doesn't stop in Germany. Let's take a look here. What do we got here? Nike's plus-size mannequins generate debate. Take a look here. They got the plus-size mannequins here in the Nike store. Now, you see, the thing is, like, when it comes to mannequins are supposed to be the ideal, right? What you are supposed to strive for, if you will, right? But what happens in the States and in the West as well, I believe this is in London. Yeah, this is London. When Nike rolled out its plus-size mannequins for the launch of the new Women by Nike floor in Nike Town, London last week, many cheered.
2016.
Thank you.
My year.
Who is that?
Every year is my fucking year.
Mega Red says $5 from the super chat. It says, "Hail President Jonathan from Modern Life Dating." Thank you so much. I am the president. So going back to this, many cheered that the athletic company was promoting a more realistic body type. Okay. Others, however, decried that the move as dangerous, saying that Nike was promoting an unhealthy lifestyle. Now, what is promoting? Promoting is putting something on display and, advertising it as something good, glamorous, right? What is Nike doing? They're putting this mannequin on display. This looks like a woman that weighs at least 200 to 180 pounds, like roughly 90 to 100 kilos. And they're saying this is good. Why? Because they want to sell. They want to sell this to the girls. They don't care, okay? They don't give a fuck that a person this big is not going to live to see past 55 maximum, okay? You guys ever walk around and you ever see any old obese people, like very old, 60s, 70s, right? Out and about, enjoying their lives? No. Not at all. You know why? Because they're all dead. Because one of the most controllable things you can do to maintain a healthy lifestyle is to just be careful what you eat, okay? I'm extremely sensitive to what I eat. Yesterday, I had a rough, I went out Friday night with my pal, and I had a rough Saturday, right? Woke up at good Lord, I woke up like 7 p.m. Saturday night, right? We had a wild night. It was a good time. And, I would woken up, I had no food in my stomach, and I was a little hungry. So I was just like, you know what? I could cook, but I'm feeling lazy. I'm fucking kind of hungover. When I got to do Rule Zero, I got to do party. Let me just order some food. And I ordered some food from an Indian restaurant, right? And I'm not joking. As soon as I finished eating the food, like, I emotionally started feeling bad. I started feeling unhappy. I started feeling like negative, kind of sad, if you will. And this is me being completely transparent. And I knew that it had something to do with the food, okay? I knew it had something to do with the food because that was the only X factor that I changed in between not eating and feeling good and then eating and literally feeling like a sadness come over me. You have to be extremely careful of what you put in your body because what you put in your body literally becomes part of you. Okay? No, you're good, Muhammad. I don't know. Thanks for the money, guy. Thanks for trolling me with money. Thank you though, Muhammad. So you have to ask yourself, why are they doing this? Why are the advertisers knowingly so in 2019 where literally if you hold a smartphone in your hand, you literally have access to endless truth and data via scientific research from multiple languages, multiple cultures, multiple societies. Every single one tells you that eating like this is terrible. It's not good for you if you want to live. It's not good for you if you want to be cancer-free. Who wants to be cancer-free? I don't want to get cancer. I've seen people around me that I love get cancer. It's fucking terrible, dude. Last thing I want to do is me get cancer, okay? And eating processed food, eating excess junk, eating excess sugar, all this stuff literally leads to more fucking cancer. It is so important for you guys to take a mental note of how you feel after you eat some food, how the food makes you feel, how does your body feel with it. You have to get in tune with yourself and understand where you lie on the fitness spectrum. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a big fan of being alive. I really like being alive and energetic and having high energy levels. I'm a big fan of living, right? I've been doing it my whole life. It's a pretty great time. I'm not trying to fucking get this party cut off short just because I can't stuff in my face with McDonald's or Reese's Pieces or whatever, right? One other thing I wanted to talk about here, because really when you look at everything, it's all about targeting women. I sincerely would love to know, where are all the straight male heterosexual plus sized models. Okay, let's take a look at this thing here. Obviously, we got this. Now they have to jump on the trans rights or human rights, right? I don't see where trans are being fucking like killed in the streets and beaten down in the United States. It's just not happening. Like literally, you can do whatever the fuck you want in the United States, except for being masculine male, right? That's frowned upon, right? But where are all the men that are plus sized, right? Why are they not shaming this guy for being thin, right? If you look at all the guys on here, you got Leo in his prime. This is when he was filming the movie The Island, right? I'm pretty sure this looks like The Island. Look at him. Young, handsome, good-looking, skinny, right? Where are all, then you have this, right? When they're glorifying and saying this is so great and blah, 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 right? But where are the guys? Because I think men are just more logically inclined. And please, if anybody can point out to me a male plus-size model, I would love to know about it because I personally haven't found any. But that is a huge thing. Like I said, I've been scrolling through this, and I can't really find any male plus-size model. Why are they doing that, right? It's because there's money in it. It's all about the money. And that's how here's where I'm going to get a little opinionated. That's why these people are so fucking evil. Okay? Believe you me, I don't like American women, okay? I don't like them. I'm allowed to not like them too. I have the right as a human and as an individual and as a man to express what I like and I don't like. Right? And there's nothing racist, sexist, hate. That's just like the thing they want to say. Oh, if you don't do X, Y, and Z, you are racist, sexist, homophobic, transphobic, blah, 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 anti-Semitic, whatever, right? They go down the laundry list of verbal assault on you. And quite honestly, it's bullshit because as much as I dislike American women, it's like I'm truly repulsed by just interacting with any woman that acts masculine. I like feminine women, right? And even my amount of dislike for them, I still would never engage in some sort of marketing campaign to massively deceive all the women in the United States and saying, listen, you are big and you are beautiful, and fill these girls' heads with lies and fill their bodies with diseases to the point that they will die sooner. They will get cancer. They will get diabetes, okay? They will get a heart attack, cardiovascular failure, all of these things, which could be readily avoided, okay? Can be so fucking avoided. But they choose to do this because, like the Bible says, and that's what we're talking about today, it's so fucking true. The root of all evil is the love of money. Think about that. Think of all you guys out there. Let's be honest. We're not, the guys in our community, we're not really big fans of American women, right? I don't even think guys like you would send these women off to a literal death, like a lot of these big companies are. Right? I'm going to check the chat real quick. Has anybody found me a plus-size male model? Seth Rogen is a plus-size model. It's funny. Let's see. They're a full Illuminati mode at Vogue Germany. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see anybody listing a, I don't know. So the day... Hans says something interesting. He says, the day of internet censorship is coming in 5 years. That's when people will be fucked for good. I don't agree with that. I think that people are slowly waking up. I definitely think that people are waking up. I think that, the internet is waking up people at an alarming rate. to the truth. Because guys, let's ask yourselves this, right? If you're listening to me right now and you're a man, right, who uses the internet and uses computers and the internet is part of your daily life, what do you use the internet for, right? You use the internet for typically, at least probably 50% of the time, if you're a member of my community and my audience, right? We're all educated, high intelligent guys here. We typically use the internet for finding answers to problems, finding truth, right? Now, the hope that I always have is the hope in the comment section, right? There's a lot of hope in the comment section. When you look at these body positivity stuff, you see a lot of people in the comments. Like, for example, Dan Bilzerian was like, yo, this is fucking bullshit. And to the point that Vogue had to, like, reach up their fucking ass and pull out some bullshit that's like, oh, well, you know, thank you, Mr. Viewer, and we disagree with your comments saying that this is bullshit and blah, blah, blah. You can't lie and get away with it anymore. Because even if they pull off this whole body positivity campaign, right, at the end of the day, when people start dying sooner, when medical costs start going up, when people's mothers, sisters, okay, wives, whatever, God bless all people who get married to a woman who lets herself get that big. The Lord is with you indeed. Good Lord, God bless you. I hope that's not you guys. But that's a tragedy. All of that's a tragedy. And when they die and you lose them forever, it's real. It's not a joke. It's not like, okay, here's another quarter. You can play again. Like, here's your next life. This is fucking real. And this is happening. So all of these companies, Nike, okay, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, I think CrossFit deleted their Facebook page, like the official CrossFit, because they just didn't support body positivity. And honestly, props to those guys. I know everybody gives CrossFit people a lot of shit, but first of all, CrossFit is very, very, very hard to do. Second of all, I don't know what CrossFit people you guys may or may not be following, but every single CrossFitter that I know is insanely in good shape. Corey from Dude Party, A God Amongst Men, he used to be a CrossFitter. He used to actually own a CrossFitting gym. If you met this guy, like I said, I met this guy and I was like, I need to go to the gym more. I need to work out. I need to elevate myself. I need to get to the fucking next level. I can't be, I'm not fat by any means, but I'm definitely not. I'm at this point I am overweight and I'm not okay with it, and I'm working so hard to get rid of it. Like I said, I'm down 1.7 kilos since I've been back to Tokyo, and that's not even living the full potential. I just had my house guest leave on Friday, and I'm like so on point with things right now. It's just unbelievable. But these are companies that are saying, yeah, this is okay. Like, it's okay. Fuck your mom, fuck your sister, fuck your wife. Let her be fat. You have to support her. And you shouldn't say anything to shame her, okay? Gentlemen, if you are going to get to that level of obesity, there is something wrong with you mentally to get to that point where you're over-consuming so much and then you get so big. Like, at what point don't you realize when your jeans stop fitting, your shirts stop fitting, your bras stop fitting, your panties, your boxers, whatever? At what point do you have a moment of introspection and sincerely ask yourself, is this okay? Is this the right path? Is this okay to be doing this? It's sad. And honestly, that, like I said, I hate to be right, but I know I'm going to be. Come 2035-ish, we're going to start seeing a huge wave of death hit the United States. Mexico, too. Mexico has a lot of obese people in Mexico as well. Australia's up there. I know the UK is up there. It's all Western countries. It's just funny. But yeah, that's going to happen. And the reason it's happening is because these people, these marketers, these companies, right? Everybody, it's funny, like when people see a company They think that the company is virtuous. They're like, oh, that's Nike. Like, they care about everybody. They don't give a fuck about you, okay? Facebook doesn't give a shit about you. YouTube doesn't give a shit about you. Twitter, Instagram, none of those people give a fuck about you. They only give a fuck about one thing, and that's making money at whatever fucking it takes. And that's why you have them perpetuating these lies. These are actual fucking lies, okay? To get you to eat more, to consume more. Consume, right? Overconsumption to the point that your health starts to take a hit. And now they're trying to glamorize these women that are extremely and morbidly obese. Do you guys remember this lady? What's your excuse, Mom? You know, this lady got a lot of bullshit, okay? She got a lot of fucking negative feedback. And take a look at this chick, okay? And guess who it came from? It came from other women. This is a lady, I believe her name is Maria Kang, right? This is like this went kind of viral. I don't know if you guys remember this, but it says, Fit Mom Maria Kang recreates infamous, what's your excuse for her 5 years later, right? Good for this lady, first of all, by putting inspiration, fat shamer, bad mother, proud, rebel, role model, narcissist, bully. I have a pretty keen eye, so I can tell that her stomach has had some, obviously she's had children, right? But she didn't use that as an excuse to get huge, right? This is a woman who has had 3 kids. This woman is still very attractive, okay? And that's not me like fucking like being like, oh, she's a powerful, empowered woman. Like, this is me critically analyzing, be like, yeah, she's pretty hot, right? This was the original one here. Can I make this big? This is the original one here on the left-hand side. She said, what's your excuse, right? MariaKang.com. And then she put 8 months old, 2 years old, 3 years old, and looking great, right? Smoke show, let's be honest. Not like 10 out of 10, but looks pretty fucking good. Compared to what's going on in America, she looks like a real supermodel. Here she is 5 years later. Now she's got a 6-year-old boy, 7-year-old boy, 8-year-old boy. 3 boys. Super lucky, man. What a lucky mom. And then she says, what's your reason now, right? Kind of changing the marketing a little bit, but still looks fucking great, right? She was under attack by mobs of fat women who are saying like, well, you don't know the stress that I have from raising children, and you don't know I don't have time to the gym. And listen, if you have a smartphone and a fucking brain, you can calculate your calories and not overeat your daily calorie limit, okay? And Arnold Schwarzenegger says this, and it's so true, all right? If the president of the United States, who is arguably one of the most busiest men in the world, okay? If this guy has 1 hour a day that he can set aside and exercise, you can too, because you're not fucking busier than the president of the United States. Okay, we have to let go of this victim mentality. Woe is me. Everything's so fucking difficult and the world is against me and I'm fat because XYZ and I'm broke because of XYZ and I'm sexless because of XYZ. Fuck your excuses. Fuck them straight to hell. You have no excuse. Excuses are a tool for people who are mentally weak, who cannot accomplish the goal at hand. Period. And I am getting this passionate and worked up about this because this is literally a life or death matter. You will fucking die if you do not take care of your health. And we have companies and corporations targeting young, impressionable women saying, baby girl, it's okay if you're 400 pounds. It's okay if you're 300 pounds. It's okay if you're 200 pounds. You just are beautiful the way you are. And if you want to live an unhealthy lifestyle where you're endlessly consuming tons and tons and tons of food, it's okay because you're a strong, independent, empowered woman. That is the insanity and the fucking evil that we live around in the Western society these days. Do you guys know in Japan and China and other parts of Asia that there is like just, they call it fat shaming, right? But society just keeps you in check. You know, my Japanese, when I train jujitsu and kickboxing at the gym, you know, it's a common occurrence. And some of the Japanese people are like, hey, Jonathan, you're kind of fat. You got to lose some weight. I'm like, yeah, I know. I got to work on it. I don't go home and cry about it. I don't go home and fucking write blogs and be like, oh, Japanese people are racist because I'm a fat fuck. No. It's true. It's rooted in their society just to be fucking logical people. Same thing in China, right? Same thing in Philippines. Same thing in fucking Korea. Same thing in Vietnam. If you're fat, you're fat. And it's not healthy. And everybody knows it. It's common sense. But they're trying to like manipulate and skew people's perceptions. And it's just crazy. It's literally craziness. I remember when I went back to the United States and I got fat fished. I went on a date. This was in 2019. I went on a date with this chick who was like 19 years old, right? And she was about 210 pounds. And I just showed up at the date. I just drank my coffee and I was just like, I cannot even believe what is going on here. I cannot believe this chick is 19 this big. I can't believe I got tricked. And I just was like, that was my first like reverse culture shock going back to the States. And I just couldn't believe like at 19 years old. Okay. In order for you to weigh 200 pounds as a female, I just don't think it's clinically possible on a healthy scale. I don't think anybody, unless you're a man that's like 6'5", I think like 200 pounds is fine because, you know, obviously you're a colossal being. But, you know, there's so many factors to get into it. Then, like, you know, is your heart getting a lot of pressure? Is your cardiovascular system okay? Like, what's going on with your gut health? Like, there's so many fucking things that are tied in to your body weight. And to see us as Americans, right? And I say this as shamefully as an American, that how the fuck did we get here? And more importantly, so how is this allowed to go on? Okay, I just don't understand. How is this? You know, it literally leaves me without words. It literally leaves me without words. But at the end of the day, you know, it's up to you. It's up to you to make the change in your life. It's up to you to want to change, and it's up to you to do the work. Is losing weight hard? Absolutely. Absolutely. When I went from super fat dude life, Hawaii driving taxi man, right? I got up to like 189 or something of more fat than muscle. I made a decision in 2015, January, that I was going to just do whatever it fucking took to get into like ultra hot dude shape. And it took me 10 months. It took me from January to fucking late October. So it wasn't easy. It was not easy at all. What it was extremely worth it. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna send the photo to myself right now. So I want to show you guys because I got receipts for sure here. Getting in that great of shape, and you know, the female validation, the validation you get from strangers who are like, yo, dude, you look fucking great. Like, what are you doing? Tell me your workout plan. Do you drink a lot of protein? Like, you know, and I'm by no means was I turbo jacked or just like fucking ultrachad.com or anything like that. I just looked pretty good, right? Better than the average person. And that's really all you need to be in order to really take your fitness and appearance to the next level. Is like you just have to be better than the average person. And unfortunately, the average person's the fucking standard of average is being lowered in the United States. But luckily, I was in Japan, and I still got some pretty solid results. So the point I'm trying to make is, if you want to live a higher quality of life, okay, a higher level of life, of fitness, health, relationships, physical, sex, the whole 9 yards, man. Whatever it is that's important to you, you can make it happen by just taking dedicated steps towards taking care of your body weight. That's a huge thing. That is a huge thing. It's actually pretty easy, honestly. You just have to be aware. And when we have companies actively doing this, it really makes you question what's going on. And that's why what's happening in the United States. That's why there are so many large women in the United States. Kevin says, I'm down 42 pounds. I was told by my doctor if I didn't lose 100 pounds, I would die before 40. And Kevin, I appreciate you. Kevin, you're a great guy, and I appreciate you joining Body Language Mastery. Kevin is a man who, at the moment, yes, he is obese, but he is also working very hard to lose that weight. He is changing his life. He is getting an education in, I believe he wants to be a pilot, and he's working security now, and he's working very hard. He's working his jobs. He's working out. He's dieting, and he's trying to sort himself out. He's not sitting around feeling like sorry for himself. This is a real man who has sent donations and shit before. I've talked with this guy on a one-to-one basis, and this is a man who is a real human who's out there struggling with this himself, but he came to the conclusion saying, hey, I just knew that this was instinctively bad for me, and I'm making the change. And look, he's down 42 pounds, man. That's a small child. That's a lot of weight, dude. Kevin, you should be very proud of yourself, man. You should be extremely proud of yourself for doing that. And I know that you will continue to lose the rest of this weight because you're part of this group, and we're all here to support you. Let's see. I want to go back to here. Mindset is more important to strive for the change. Yes, it is. It's consistency and commitment. I'm Muslim too, so no alcohol ever is key. Dude, the older I get, the more I realize alcohol is just terrible for you. It's good and all, but no bueno. It's at the end of the day, no bueno. Being approached by girls or having them come out on your appearance is some next level shit. Yes, it is. When you're extremely in good shape, when girls walk up to you, they talk to you, they touch you, they like it. It's like in our genetics, and we're trying to perpetuate some sort of lie that's saying that quite honestly that this is just. It's like it's a societal conditioning we've conditioned, really. So all these staggering compounding effects of medical journals and scientific studies saying like being fat is going to kill you sooner. Like, are all these scientists racist and bigots and everything, or have you just been fucking fooled? Like, have you been caught? Like, have we tricked you? And we say like, oh yeah, body positivity, like you're healthy at any weight. That is one of the biggest lies ever. And gentlemen, you're seeing it in our society in the United States. That's why there are so many fat people. I went back to the United States, and I honestly had a reverse culture shock, and I got really depressed. I couldn't believe how big the women were, right? And how still like entitled, and like how they just, because if a girl is pretty big over here in Japan, she's like, oh, well, I'm kind of fat, I'm not that cute compared to all these other girls. Because if you've been to Tokyo, that's like, well, first of all, Japan has the lowest obesity rate in the world. And secondly, like the girls here are just stunning. They're beautiful. They're thin. They walk everywhere. I walk a lot every day. My legs are pretty strong. I could go for like a 2, 3, 4 hour hike. No problem. I'll be A-okay. But I mean, I tell you what, man, if there's a zombie apocalypse coming around, there's gonna be a lot of dead fat fucks around. I know there's not a zombie apocalypse coming, but you know what I'm saying? Like, what if you have kids and they want to go on to play football with dad, or they want to go to hiking with mom or something like that? Think about that. Think about that indeed. But the reality is, in America, there is so many big people everywhere, and it's not healthy, and nobody seems to be alarmed. I was terrified when I went back. I was just thinking to myself, good Lord, this is not okay. All of these people are going to prematurely die. But again, that's what we're talking about today. The root of all evil, gentlemen, is the love of money. Why are these companies paying models to be photographed yet being 300, 400, 500 pounds, right? Why is Nike promoting these mannequins, having these mannequins made, and then providing clothing for women that are pretty big? Like, it doesn't make sense. It's masked as like a majestic act, as an act of like a charity act, or like it's like they're trying to act like they're noble, but they're literally sending people to the grave earlier. There's nothing noble about murdering people. And that's what I wanted to talk about. And that's why I wanted to bring up today's episode. The root of all evil, gentlemen, is the love of money. Anytime you get down to something, you see a forest burning someplace, or you see, species going endangered, whatever, it's usually some human killing them off for money. Money, money, money. I think money is good, but you have to have limits. You have to create a sustainable environment. And like I said, in 15 years, when these women start dropping dead, and I'll be robust and 49 years old. I know some fucking dudes in our chat that are in their late 40s and 50s and still killing it. I'll be doing well. And I don't know what to say, man. So if you don't have your fitness in check, you got to do it. And what better time to start than now? Like, just start today. Most of my guys are in shape, and most of you guys who are not in the best shape, you are still working towards being in better shape, which is great. That's why December 2nd, Body Fitness Max is coming out, 100% for free. There's no fucking strings attached, okay? If you don't trust me, make a dummy email and just fucking put a dummy email and get the course and watch and tell me that I'm not doing a legitimate service 100% for free. That's why I'm fucking doing this, okay? It's going to have a complete breakdown on how to exercise, how to cook healthily, organically, as much as possible, and how to give proper portions so you can weigh out each meal and know, okay, this food is like calorically, I'm okay, I can eat this, and it's healthy, and I can enjoy this guilt-free. Like, what's the purpose not to do that, okay? December 2nd, Body Fitness Max. It's coming out next Monday, my birthday. That's going to do it today. I did an hour and a half, guys. I love you all. Thank you so much for listening in today. Hologram, thanks for donations. If any of you guys want to send a donation or anything, you can do it by clicking on that link right there, streamlabs.com/modern life dating channel. Yeah. And guys, have a wonderful day. Remember, get out there, make money, make muscles, learn game, and more importantly, just get out there and be, as Disney as it sounds, be your best. Do your best. Don't take any shortcuts. Just do the work, do what it takes, and I guarantee you, life on the other side is sweet and delicious, far more delicious than any amount of cancerous or unwholesome food that you're going to put in your body. So remember, body's the temple. Take care of it, and understand that when you see stuff like this, it's 100% due to corporate greed and corporate evil. That's what's happening here. So be awake, be alert, be that hot dude. And I will see you here tomorrow 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time as we go back to regular programming with Interview with the Man episode number 164. Little bit for you guys to stay to the end. You guys are actually the real guys that I care about. You know, you guys that actually listen to me to this point. So if you're listening now, thank you so much. Richard Cooper is going to be coming on my channel. Ryan Stone's going to be coming on my channel. Tomorrow, Hans is going to be on my channel for Hot Dude of the Week. I will be having Myron Gaines on the channel as well, talking about fitness leading up to Body Fitness Max. And I'm thinking about bringing Corey from A God Amongst Men, getting a proper interview with him. Abu American. I'm really going to try to bring in a slew of guys to interview by the end of the year. And if you guys are in the Body Language Mastery group and we've had coaching and talking before and you want to be on Hot Dude of the Week, every Monday from now until the end of the year, we're doing Hot Dude of the Week. So if you want to be on the show, you could be voice only, you could be video only, whatever. Well, you need video and audio. But yeah, contact me in the Facebook group, DM me on Instagram, whatever. And until then, guys, get out there, make money, make muscles, learn a game. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you